My scary stories are real, and this is called Snatched. I know y'all watching my page, but this story right here is gonna be a little bit more intense. In my story, Spiritual Manipulation, I tell y'all how at the age of 5 or 6, I had a woman demonic spirit attach on to me. And how I had an aunt who had a veil over her eyes, and she told my mother to take me to a holiness church so that they could perform an exorcism on me. It didn't work. And the energy that's on me, she's over 3,000 years old. And she's very tall with long hair. See, that day that I went to go get help for my rape, I met the devil. I did. And since I started getting online speaking on what these folks did to me, they have been trying to send things to me in the spiritual realm. So this starts my story. I had a demonic spirit come to me to tell me how it was supposed to take me out, and it gave names. About around this time right here, and I'm not going to say it allegedly because I have proof. Something came out of it. After that dark energy came to let me know what was going on, I started seeing this lady floating through my house. And she would have on this long white dress. And I look up and she'd be standing right there. But she looked like somebody I had knew. And I would also hear this voice call my name, Crystal. And I'll wake up, or I'll be sitting by myself, and I'll look around, and I would have this smell, like smoke. And it wasn't just the lady in the white dress. I was also seeing a man in a black hat, but he was more like a shadow. And he was very nice looking. And he also looked familiar as well. And by me being a psychic medium, these spirits, if they want you to see them, they will show themselves. But we all have spirits that we don't know about that's in the shadows. And that's what this was. See, when my child father died, he started to bring folks to me every time he came to see me. And it always felt like a lot of people was around when he came. So one day, I was in a session, and you could hear the spirits chattering. And this lady presents herself, and she comes through. And she says, and I heard that voice. I remember that voice. That time when that boy ran up on me, and the voice said, somebody gonna try to kill him tonight. It was her. And when she presented herself to me, she looked it just like my grandmother Becca. And she had on this really big hat and these gloves, and her dress had these buttons on it, and they were like black, and they were going down the dress. And she had ruffles on the dress. And you can tell that she was pretty old and that she wasn't in this timeline. The man that I was seeing with the hat also came through. And it was my great granddad. And he had died when he was a little young. And they came because those folks was trying to kill me. But that's not it. That was just the start of it. So as I'm in the session, this guy come through and he says, I heard Crystal was a psychic. And I'm like, I know who that is. And then he was like, you don't know who I am. And I said, yes, I do. I remember you elementary, middle school, and high school. And you died in a car accident. And the spirit said, that's how I died. I said, yes. So he decided to follow me as well. So I'm in my room and I got all of these spirits. So I'm sitting on my bed and I look up and I see my grandmother standing in the doorway. And she's just staring at me. And I see all of these spirits around her. I get up and I walk out the room and there's spirits down the stairs. It's spirits everywhere. And I put this on everything. It was so many fucking spirits in my house. To the point to when I looked outside, from the front of my door to the parking lot was just full of spirits. And I'm sitting here like, this couldn't be happening. I'm tripping. But I wasn't tripping. So that day, I got my stuff stolen. I called on that dark energy to set out on revenge for me. And I'm getting to see everything play out how it's supposed to. So all I want to say is this, because this is the last episode of We Are Coming for You.